Why don't the femcels and the incels just get together? They obviously deserve each other. They might have a nominative similarity, but there's actually a pretty big wall between them. In my opinion, incels are bitter that they're not getting to live the masculine archetype and, idealize sex as a kind of social trophy, like a reward that you get as a prize for being like a successful male, the femcel stuff, in my opinion, is a lot weirder. Femcels, in my experience, are often quite attractive and often turn down a lot of guys. It's less about not being able to get a partner and more about the partners you find are representative of social trends you find distasteful. So, like, like you can imagine like a tradcath femcel type who's in New York and rejects a bunch of guys because she thinks they're all soy pilled or something. But at the same time, this person has like a crippling addiction to both cocaine and like 1990s anime. It's a very strange. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Ketamine, not cocaine. Sorry, you're right. So they're not really incel then? Well, no, they're femcel. No? Okay, well, some people here understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, Red Scare types. Ketamine, Sailor Moon, and Catholic conversions. You know? You're talking about Shu. Well, Shu's not a femcel. She's in a relationship right now. But Shu is not a femcel, but there are definitely femcels with closet shrines to Shu. I'll say that much. They make Hitler videos in miniskirts. Yeah, you get yeah. They'll wear like we're talking about a very weird demographic of people who masturbate 3 times a day but haven't had sex since 2017, wear miniskirts, shibari, and like butt plugs while doing like Nazi memorabilia iconography, like fash wave VHS trip hop aesthetic remixes to post on private alt Twitter accounts they have 7 followers for. This is a very femcels are weirder than incels. We'll get into this later, okay? I didn't understand any of that. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know that I'm right on the money. Hey, who here knows? Who here knows? Okay. All right, good. There we go. Text? Text. Oh, nice. We're finally out. The YouTube channel strike finally wore off after 3 months. That bullshit one where I got a strike on both of my YouTube accounts for having a Republican advert on and nothing else. Literally nothing done on my part. The reported segment was entirely the content of an ad, which has been featured on dozens of other YouTube channels. Fully bullshit. Absolutely up. But it's gone now. So it's gone and you need 3 again? Yes. Play UMG music right now to celebrate? I'll consider it. All right, stop. That's enough. Much as I would like to string together more, true, Gale, more adjectives for the femcel crowd. So what does that mean? The femcel thing? Okay, femcels are girls who outdoors wear all black, indoors take pictures of themselves in mini skirts in pastel lighting, masturbate to videos of white women having sex with dogs, and then go on Twitter and call homosexuals the F slur for showing public affection for each other. I wonder how many more colorful analogies I could string together here. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, there's an extremely, what is this black hole? I what the is Vaush talking about? You not okay. Dude, I dated somebody literally like that. You're 100% making this up, Vaush. This doesn't sound like a thing. Okay, sorry, never mind. I haven't... What's that meme? I don't have a position on this because Vaush hasn't done a video on it yet. I haven't done a video on it yet, okay? So don't... It's fine. We'll do it sometime in the future. But what I'm talking about right now is going to be a big thing in the future, all right? What I'm describing right now is going to be like a solid 8 of the chicks that you see on Tinder when you're in a major city soon, okay? It's going to be a big thing. You got to watch out for those wannabe dog. I know what you're talking about. Good. Is Blair White a femcel? No, not even a little. No. Foss just describing a dream he had. He's trying to gaslight us into thinking he's real. Dude, okay. Have you heard of transmaxing? Yeah, that's been a thing since before trans people even became like a big internet. Trust me, lonely men online have since the 1990s been talking about like, well, what if I just became the girlfriend? It's not anything new. Why aren't these women lesbians? Okay, femcels are the kinds of people who will spend 3 years of their life not having sex but masturbating to a self-insert erotic fanfic of them having sex with a woman, but then, if ever invited to a threesome, would get actively queasy at the idea of putting their face near another girl's pussy. Um, there's a... I need you all to understand the level of neuroticism, like, on... It, okay, this has to be a bit, right? Never mind. Um, you're just saying random or up things. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. I can describe them to you, but you guys aren't going to believe any of this, okay? We're moving on. Behold the lesbian nice guy femcel. Hold on. Being gay sucks because you're competing with a guy over a girl. You know there's a 95% chance she'll pick the guy no matter how bland and musty he is. Then she'll spend hours talking to you about him, completely oblivious to the fact that you're in love. Ah, yes. So this is the lesbian femcel variant. Very good. Very, very good. Nobody can believe the existence of the Mitski-pilled Lanacor coquette bimbo lane-pilled femcel trope. Yeah, I can't believe nobody here is even familiar with the bimbo lane-pill femcel trope, honestly. Insane. Isn't this just a misandrist? Hold on, give me a moment to think of more adjectives, and then I can continue with this description. We can continue with this bit, okay? I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, I've got it. Femcels are the type of girls who will not leave their house for weeks on end and will do self-harm, not out of depression, but because they wonder how a guy would react if she pulled up her sweater sleeve and showed the self-harm scars, and then eventually goes on a date with somebody she found on 4chan, and then spends the entire time wondering if she should pull her sweater sleeve up, but never does. And then when he tries to move in for a kiss, she backs off and then runs home and cries. Not because she didn't enjoy the date, but because she wished she had kissed back. There we go. This is very, very specific. I'm just trying to describe fully the level of neuroticism. I know a girl like that. Well, there you go. You forgot they're all Fujoshi pill. Oh, they're all Fujoshi. They're all Fujoshi. They all look at Shota stuff, but would would literally supervise a death camp for homosexuals on the assumption that they themselves are pedophiles. 100%, yeah. My friend's sister is exactly that person. Yeesh, that's rough. I'm 36, explain this insanity. No. People like what I'm describing right now don't exist in their 30s. This is a new phenomenon. They kind of do, but this is definitely a growing phenomena, okay? The trend is swelling right now. Thank God I was born when I was, dude. I was born at the perfect time for the bitches, okay? When I was in high school, you know what was popular? Scene chicks. With their stupid eyeliner and their stupid Hot Topic clothes and their stupid raccoon hair stripes. And now I get to be in the exact age demographic where people in my age range have septum piercings, colored hair, and know how to deep throat. But I'm not so young that the culture war bullshit on those tendencies like fully erupted, which means that I'm like in the pure. It's good. It's good. Oh no. Like I said, she was not a femcel. Even though a lot of them would have shrines to her. There's a culture war thing about deep throating. Okay, you know for a fact right now that if you went online, you could find at least one TradCon account with a Roman marble statue who says that while he does enjoy getting dome, if a girl ever deep throated him, he would see that as a sign that she's a slut and immediately go soft in her throat and then leave. You know for a goddamn fact there's at least one account who would say that. Like they would immediately be like, "Oh yeah, degeneracy." Gay chat. That is a little bit chat. Yeah, that's a little bit all right. They're lying when they say that, by the way. Yeah, but they'd still say it. This stream is deranged.